Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. So in today's video, I thought I would just play in some new makeup to me, makeup that I've picked up or received that I have yet to play in, and so I thought we'd go ahead and do that today. So I did already get my brows done. I primed my eyes with my e.l.f. Putty Primer. I forgot that I have had this, and it was a little rough going on. It may be dried out because the way I had it stored. So I'm hoping that if I just put it upside down for a little bit, that it will help, and we shall see what happens with that. But it did go on the eyes just fine, and I went ahead and powdered on top. So we're just going to go ahead and get started with the video. I am going to be using this palette here, the All Amethyst palette. This is a very beautiful palette. I shared this with you guys in a recent July Shop My Stash palettes video that I did. If you haven't seen it, I will go ahead and link it up for you in the cards. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Dee Dee. Thank you so much for coming, hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much. So I'm just gonna take this shade here. It's called Feb's Gem. It's like a pretty soft pinky. I'm gonna take that and put it very lightly in the crease. So I shared with you guys recently that I'm doing 10 palettes for July, where I use 10 different palettes, and I have to use each palette at least 3 times. So it could be 3 days in a row or 3 days consecutively, or whatever I want to go ahead and do. And I'll just tell you guys in advance that it hasn't been going very well since I filmed the video showing you guys the palettes. I have not picked up a palette until today to actually use and play with, so it's not going good. And today is halfway through the month. I'm just gonna say that. So I just had not been feeling well, and I mean, really there's no excuse, but I had not been feeling well and feeling like doing eye makeup. I've done my makeup, just not eye makeup, and so that is one of the biggest reasons, and no one's to blame but myself. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do is whatever palettes I don't get to use this month, I will transition them to the next month with some other palettes, because that's my goal every month, is to pull at least 10 palettes. So whatever I don't use, are not able to get those 3 uses out of each palette, they will just roll over to the next month, if that makes sense. And I'll have to keep doing that every month, but my goal is to use them in that month so they don't have to be rolled over, so I can get 10 new palettes, you know, used. So definitely not proud of that part, but yeah. So I'm just going to keep working. I'm going to take this one here. It's called Crystal Crazy right there, and it is a matte. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to blend that in the actual crease and a little bit over. That one's a little powdery. The pink one wasn't as powdery. Okay, we're going to stop there for the eyes. For the most part, they're done. On to the face. Primer. This is a new primer to me. This is the Tula Face Filter Blurring and Moisturizing Primer. And it says here, instantly smooths the look of uneven skin for a filtered-like effect. Probiotics and superfoods like licorice and chia seed to help improve the look of the skin over time. Says to add 2 to 3 pumps and massage into skin. So we're just going to do that. This was a $54 primer or $60 primer. I got it. It was on clearance for $13, but with my discount, at Ulta. I got it for $10 and some change. So I'm really excited. Hopefully it's good. It's pretty pricey. It does have a little bit of a color to it. I don't know if it's supposed to be that color. It's a little weird. See that? So we're just going to add it and see what happens. Feels nice. Feels hydrating. See how it's changed my skin color just a tad. But it does feel very hydrating. But I do like the way my skin feels and looks. It is covering like all of my, it's making it like even and look really nice. The foundation I'm going to go in is this dedesbeautyandmore. I have tried this one other time, but not on camera. Still new to me. Yummy Skin Foundation is 7 in. Sponge, I think this is my Morphe and Lisa Frank, but I can't remember exactly. To be honest, I don't know if it is or not. I could be wrong, but super soft and super nice. So I'm just pressing everything into my skin. The brush did make it look really nice. I just always do this because I feel like my skin needs it because I am dry. I don't want to so much move. I just want to press the product in. I have noticed I'm getting wrinkles under my eyes, and I've been struggling with that, if I'm being honest. My concealer and powders have been creasing. No matter what powder I use lately, I noticed that, or concealer, that it's very powdery. You can see, you know, under my eyes, so I don't know what's going on there. I love this foundation. I think it's so good. So let's go into a new concealer that I have. Actually, I have two. This first one here is from Milani. They had this on sale, and then I got an additional discount on this. So this is the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint in Peach 120. They did only have, I think, maybe 2 shades. This one and then a darker one. That would have been too dark for me. But since I'm out of my Maybelline Age Rewind, I thought that this would be nice to give a try. So I did just take a little squeeze, and this is what it looks like right there on my pinky fingers. I'm sorry, not my pinky, my ring fingers. I just divided it between the two, and I'm gently putting it on because I do have really dark circles, and you guys know that I definitely need something that's going to work for that. So we'll give this a try and see if it does help with that discoloration or anything. And then I have my small sponge. I can't remember what this one's from. Now I will say this one's not super brightening like what I'm used to with the Maybelline. You know, it has like a bright pink tone to it. This one has a little bit darker. Probably too dark for me. That is what it's looking like. You can still see my dark circles. I just feel like that's just going to be a little bit too dark for me. So let's just add a little bit more and see. See there? It's covering it, but you could still see them peeking through, which is always the case. I've not found anything yet that covers my dark circles completely, unfortunately. That's just the downside of being so fair-skinned. The other concealer that I got finally, and I'm trying, is the Bear With Me NYX. I heard a lot of great things about this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this and put it in my problem areas. I think I have this in the shade Light. I'm going to take it to the problem areas, which is like my chin area, press it on there, and I'm going to put some on the sides of my nose. And then whatever's left, I'm just going to dab under the eyes and hope that it helps with brightening that up just a tad. Do this Jaclyn Hill brightening under eye powder. It's supposed to be specifically for under eyes. I got this a long while back, and I don't recall if I ever used it on my channel or not. but it is still newer to me, and I'm still testing it out to see whether or not it's a product that I want to keep or I want to pass. See if it will work. Now, I have been battling as well with watery eyes. That could be also the issue. I will say this is very brightening. I saw that she came out with a new under eye powder. Couple of them, I think, was a collection that she did with her mom. And I'm sure it's, you know, for more mature skin. And I was going to pick it up, but then I came home and I was checking my powders. I'm like, I think I have one of her under eye setting powders. I remember thinking, I think I bought one, but I couldn't recall because, again, I hadn't used it in so long. So I came home, checked my collection. Of course, I did have it. And I have been testing it. And anyways, to make a long story short, I was going to purchase that other one because I tried it in the store one day when my eyes were creasing. And I liked the way it looked. I think it was in lavender maybe, or even translucent. This one's in pink. So it is very brightening, I will say. Like, you could just see my under eyes. Like, look at how that just brightened up. I'm still testing it out. The powder I'm going to take is still fairly new to me. This is the Too Faced Do You. And I made a mistake recently by putting this under my under eyes. This is kind of has like a luminosity to it. Okay, so moving on, I got all my face powdered. This is the Sephora Bronzed. I don't know if I used it on camera with you guys. If I did, I apologize, but we're just going to use it again. I have really been enjoying it. I think it's a great bronzer. I know that Sephora products get like a bad rap, I would say. Like, not everything is good from their line, and I get that. But there's a few products that I have from their line that I do like. This is one of them. Their lipsticks are really nice. Okay, so that's for the bronzer. I have these two new blushes, and these are from ColourPop. These are the Super Shock Shadow Blushes. I have At First Blush and Magic Moon. I think I'm going to take At First Blush because it's super beautiful. I cannot wait to play in this. It is from the Bubbles collection. I think it was a champagne or something like that. I can't recall. This is a pearlized brush. So what I'm going to do is take my Eco Tools. I did powder, and that's okay. Take it, smile, and take it on the cheeks. Super pretty. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely gorgeous. Do you see that? And it has also like a little sheen. This was so affordable. I think I got this for maybe $3 and they're 80% off sale. I feel like a sponge or a brush like this kind of dual fiber brush is what's great for applying blush like this. Super pretty. I just don't feel like it's coming on camera like it is in person though. I have all these e.l.f. ones as well. So I think on top of that, I'm going to take the e.l.f. This is in Maui. I'm just going to take a little bit of it on top because I feel like it's very close to this other one. And I'm just going to take that just a little. These are like the buildable kind of blushes. They're not like boom in your face, but they're very nice and buildable. Very pretty, see? That went on top very nicely. I used this on camera with you guys, but I cannot recall. This is the House of Labs, highlighter in Sunstone. This is a very beautiful highlighter. It was very pricey, but gorgeous, as you can see. And I had mentioned to you guys about the smell. And apparently it wasn't supposed to have a scent, so the one I got had a scent, and I don't know why, if it was just like a bad one. So they sent me a new one. They told me to throw away the other one, which was still a good highlighter. So I just passed it. Obviously I didn't want to pass it to anybody with that scent, but I gave it to my daughter. She loves highlighters, and I figured I'm not going to throw a good product. The scent doesn't bother her like it bothers me because my nose is just extra working, and that kind of stuff doesn't bother her, so she wanted it, so I gave it to her. But it does have a little bit of a scent. Again, she didn't care. I cared, but she didn't, because they sent me a whole new one, which I was very glad about, and it came really, really fast. But apparently, if yours has a weird scent, it's not supposed to, so you might want to contact them and get a new one. Highlighter, very, very pretty. Let's go back into, real quick, since the concealer and everything's done, let's go back into this palette. I'm going to take this color here, and I'm going to place that on the lower lash line. Taking this ColourPop lip liner in the shade Cool BFF. I do love this lip liner. The ColourPop Star Wars lipstick, Cream Luxe lipstick in the shade Dark Lord. And this is what it looks like. This is my first time using it. Just like that. Very, very pretty. ColourPop has some of the best lip products in my personal opinion. They're very nice, affordable, beautiful. Just so, so nice. Love that. Okay, and then we're going to top it off with this Plumping So Juicy gloss in Sideways, and that is what it looks like there. That is the shade. I love this gloss. I have another one in a different, similar shade, but they're just really nice. They definitely make the lips look very juicy. So let me come in closer, show you guys the overall finished look. You guys definitely tell me what you think. The foundation, everything was just really, really nice. I really enjoyed everything. The one thing I would probably say that I didn't enjoy very much, which I may return back to Ulta, is the Supercharged Brightening Eye Tint from Milani. And the only reason that I may return it and I didn't like it, it's just not bright enough for me. I feel like it's a little dark if you look at it. Right there, I need it to be a lot pinker, so I may just pick up my original Maybelline. I feel like I just kind of have to stick with that, or use my Becca that I have, which I need to use. It's getting old. But of all the products that I did try, I really did like every single product except that one. Unfortunately, I bet the one thing that was probably my absolute favorite out of everything had to be the foundation. The foundation's absolutely beautiful. It covered all of what I have going on here on my chin, and everything looks really, really good in my own personal opinion. Again, a little goes a long way. Such a beautiful, beautiful foundation, and definitely going to be playing in it some more. So guys, this is going to complete this video. I really hoped you guys enjoyed. Definitely let me know down below what you think about this look and these products. Have you tried any of these? Do you want to try them? If you have any questions, let me know that down below as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video or these types of videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed, of course, I would love for you to subscribe if you'd like to watch more videos from me. So friends, this is going to complete this video. Thank you guys again so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.